I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Hello. Oh, it looks like we're good. We're going to be watching the Young Living convention day 1. We may have to skip, but let me warn you, it's a cringe fest. It's a cringe fest. And not only that, on one of the other days that we're gonna watch, they have this person connected to all these wires, and they're like measuring brain waves and stuff, and then commenting on. Sorry, I'm sliding down a little bit. I went out with my sister and a friend today to go to a coffee shop, and we went to Daiso, and I think it's called Taiso. Daiso is like it's kind of like a dollar store, but it's not. And then Taiso is a Japanese market, and it was awesome. We went to a coffee shop too. Hello. Our resident Young Living expert in the chat. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know what's going on with my chat overlay, but we're gonna fix it. I got a cool little book thing at the Japanese market that I'm gonna put books right here, and I'm gonna fix this. So, Denise, hello, coconuts. I love Daiso too. Thank you, Charlene. That's so nice of you to say. That makes me feel good. My hair is dirty, but I just kind of piled it up here, and then I put a dress on. So, I've got a little bit, unfortunately, of a tan, but that's okay. It's okay. We're not here for my tops. I need to stop salutations and go to the drugstore. I just came back from the drugstore. I got my medicine. Don't forget to hydrate and take your medicine too, or pick your stuff up. Here's a question. What was I going to ask? I had a question to ask everybody in the chat, and now I can't remember. God dang it. I need to write these down. It's okay. If you know what Young Living is, you don't need this intro, but Young Living is a multi-level marketing company. They sell essential oils, supplements. They used to sell makeup, but it wasn't their brand. It was somebody else's brand that they brought on and kind of put their name on it. They used to sell hydrogen water bottles, and that is pretty twisty too. They've sold a lot of things over the years, but the guy who started it is Gary Young. And Gary was very I don't know what the right word is. He was a twisty figure. If you were here for some of the legal readings we did, you heard what he said about his company, about the farming, the fact that they couldn't supply all of their essential oils to the amount of customers they had, so they had to basically use other essential oil companies and say it was theirs, which is pretty twisty. So today we're gonna hear a lot of song and dance from Mary Young and her kids, and it's gonna be an eye roll of a lifetime. Makeup line is gone. Yeah, they used to have the makeup line, but the makeup line's gone. It did not do well, and they could not keep it in stock. Got some new drink mixes for water. They taste so good. Tell us the brand, Rebecca, because I need some water help. Chelsea, I hope your cake turns out delicious. And yes, they are selling health plans now. I think we talked about it, or maybe I talked about it in my head, but they are selling health plans now, which is like so twisty. So twisty. And yes, we hope your kid feels better soon, Al. Okay. Smurgy, hello. If I forgot to say hello to you, hello, Av, Rebecca, Al, Jean. Jean, am I pronouncing your name wrong? Is it Jeanne? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Coconuts, Charlene, Wendy. I don't want to forget to say Jen and Boogie and Emmett. Hello. All right, here we go. We're just going to start it. It's not going to be the highest quality video because I wanted to download it in one go. It's 4 hours. We are going to have to fast forward through some of this, but I want to cover the convention because the things they were saying this time, I'm not going to say that they're disgusting, but they're pretty twisty. Same. Need drink recommendations. Weilers, they have mermaid, unicorn, peach ring. Okay, I'm going to try it. I dream of Jeannie. Okay, Jeannie, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go. We're going to have to figure this out. It's a smaller file. It's 320, but I downloaded the 4 hours in one go. So like, I love that. Let's see what or where I can. Okay, not bad. Let's see. Let me just do this. I'll make it a little bit bigger. It's just not very it's not very big. Distance. I don't know why the distance was all the way over there. Okay. Do I have this turned on? Quit. I'm going to turn. I was trying to. So let me tell you this. Young Living put all of their videos on Vimeo. So it's easy for people to whistleblow that way because Vimeo, you can download it. You have chinchillas? Oh my god, I love that. Also, I need to... What is going on with my freaking caption? I should have put captions on the Young Living stuff, but I didn't have time. And it's a huge file, so that should be better now. Brian, 10 months. Let's go. Moving on up. Hopefully I can do this.
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
All right. I'll put my headphones on later. My ears are just killing me, so. You got them on Amazon? Even better. 1 more month till your kazoo? Let's go. I cannot wait. Little golden kazoo. Dag nabbit. Yes, get out of Top Chat purgatory. Because the reason that Top Chat is there, I think, is to potentially prevent spam. I'm not trying to flash anybody, so I'm really sorry. Let me just move this so I don't have any issues. My microphone will save me. Hello. Hi, it's 2 a.m., but there's a mosquito in our house somewhere and I hear the buzzing all the time, and my insomnia is loving it. I'm so happy that the live can distract me. I hope you find the mosquito soon because I can't focus on anything when I have strange sounds. I hope you enjoy the stream. Marianne, thank you so much. We're going to get started right meow. Maybe not. Where's QuickTime? We may have to put this in Chrome, but we're going to start it here.
Young Living Essential Oils extends a heartfelt welcome to all of its brand partners in attendance, hailing from 49 countries across the globe. Please welcome flag bearers from our EMEA region.
looking at the endless star-filled sky. The world is ours.
Yes, slow motion thing. Yep. Let me put this over here so I can. Trying to make sure it is. That's me.
Sing out your battle cry under the stage and sky.
Please welcome flag bearers from our Asia Pacific region.
United we feel
We
inside.
probably get that.
The world is
I'm fast forwarding it.
the world is
I fast forwarded it.
The world is
This is awful. Hold on. I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit, okay? We can't miss Mary Young starting her song though.
It's time to honor our host country and home to Young Living's corporate headquarters. Please rise as First Responder Honor Guard, comprised of active duty police and fire personnel, presents the flag of the United States of America.
I'm not eye rolling at the flag. I'm just eye rolling at this whole presentation right now. Oh God, here we go. Where's the sound? Where's the sound? Where's the sound?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight are the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our
I mean, I'm American. I'm not ashamed of where I'm from. This is a little cringy for me. This is like a lot cringy for me. And I don't know, I can't really articulate why it's cringy other than if you have never heard Mary Young sing, you're in for a freaking treat. If you haven't seen her dress up and her kid dress up, she has two, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat.
night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
It's weird for an essential oil convention.
yet wave
Yes, it is, Charlene.
o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Are we muted this part? I don't mute it. Okay, we're gonna skip it. I just don't want to mess up the... I'm trying to fast forward so we don't watch everything. Okay, here we
The
go.
star-studded sky. So let's rev up those engines and dive straight into the heart of the action. I'm in the mood for some serious groove. So let's crank it up and let the good times roll with another killer track. Stick around, because the party's just getting started.
Oh my God, stop it right now. This is what is happening right now. People paid $275 or $175 if you get the early bird, $200+ to go to this convention. This is the theme is like Hollywood movies or whatever. I don't know what's happening. It gets worse. It gets worse. Hi, Diane. What's up, thumbs downer? Stacy, you walked into Young Living Hell. Welcome. It might be a little toasty, so make sure you bring some cool clothing, because we can't escape. That car does sound awful. Holy guacamole.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit and bring your family, bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a pleasant evening for all. Oh, and a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. We hope you have a wonderful time. Come back soon.
Those are not her kids. Not that we care. It must be the soundtrack. You're right. That was an awful. That was an. Okay. I cannot believe. Oh shit. What is happening? Young Living Studios. Young Living Convention, General Session 1. It is 4 hours long. We've already listened to Mary Young sing, what is it called? The song that you sing when you have the American flag up. I'm getting nervous, so I don't remember. And the theme is Hollywood, like old Hollywood movies and stuff like that. It's so chaotic. It's so chaotic. Hi, Rero. The national anthem, Star Spangled Banner. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Miss Yvonne, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. This is like Scientology having their own production studio. They have over the top conventions like this too. Over the top conventions. She didn't sing the national anthem. She butchered it. Not as bad as that other singer did the other day. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. This isn't awful. It's just cringy. Legacy, 30 Years of Young Living. Starring Jacob Young, Kate Young, and Joseph Young. Kate is Jacob's wife, and Joseph is brother to Jacob. Jacob is the son. Jacob and Joseph are the sons of Mary Young. Mary Young.
3 decades ago, when Gary and I founded Young Living, we never knew our story would surpass even those seen on the silver screen. Today, our legacy shines brighter than ever. A story to be lived, not just watched, but where each of us plays a starring role. Join us as we step into this new chapter, ready to embrace the adventures that await. Let's go to the movies.
I can't either, coconut. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god. What is happening? I understand. I get it. Putting on a show for the people, making it incredible, blah blah blah. This doesn't seem that great. They didn't get enough dancers to like fill the stage out, and the dancers don't really pop against the screen. I know what they're trying to do, like maybe old Hollywood style of, you know, dancing and like dance numbers. It gets cringier. It feels like a waste of money to me. And I don't think conventions are a waste of time. I'm anti cult. I'm anti pyramid scheme, and I'm anti multi-level marketing. This is just wild. Anyone else see Dead Becomes Her? This is Madeline's show when her career was sliding. I wonder if these dancers got essential oils as payment. That would be something. It would be nice in another context. I just feel like if you're doing... It seems like it could be better. I'm not offended by the intro like video. Oh, they did... If you can see it up there, there's a Young Living at the top of the screen that we're reacting to. You know, the Hollywood sign in California. They made it Young Living, so that's the theme of what they're doing right now. Good God. Take pity on my live stream and like it if you want to. I love even numbers, so if you could help me out, that'd be awesome. They're not even together. Now they're together. Kind of. Like even in kick lines, you're gonna do it tight, man. Linda, thank you. The dress. I'm trying to be fair, but it's just awful. They're not even together. It's like the dancers learned it this morning and this is their first time performing it and they didn't practice enough. And I've seen really incredible dancers and I'm just picky about it, but that's just me. I'm a hater. I'm a gremlin with a conscience. Agree. Thank you. Bless me, Nick. Aya! Ronnie! Dress rehearsal. Exactly. Oh, here's the smoke. Are we ready? No, cool effect. Cool effect with the smoke. What is happening? Oh, dear God. Get ready. Get your earplugs ready. Stacy. Why is the sound off? Who's doing the sound here? Who's doing the sound here? Okay, I'm gonna be picky as hell. Welcome to my channel. Why do they not have the music starting as she's coming on stage. This is such a bad execution of a plan to like have this performance at convention. It's just another sign that multi-level marketers don't give a multi-level marketing companies don't seem to care about excellence. Holy guacamole, Brian. First, I'm gonna leave for tomorrow's pains. Bless you, Brian. I'm gonna need it. We're gonna need it for our ears, so get ready. Get ready. Thank you so much, Brian. I don't know. I don't know what to play for you, but if you want me to do a soundbite, I totally will. I am 100% invested in this madness. Just you wait. Just you wait for the tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow, but just you wait for the next stream because we've got them all. And it's wild. The one with all of the stuff hooked up to the brain it's wild. Hello. This is their convention that just ended on Saturday. This is day 1. I've covered Young Living conventions in the past, but not to this extent. So I'm here. Happy to blast our eardrums together. Sound guy is sobbing on the booth. Oh. Here we go. Could they not get other singers?
Time took you away in just one day. Could I carry on a life?
This is painful. This is painful. This is painful. Anything Picard? Okay. Let me just break this up with Picard before we like lose our shit. Hold on. Let me get my little sound bites. Let's see. Halloween, Star Trek. Let me just mute myself.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
There are 4 lights! No! No!
Sorry, I'm muted. I'm sorry. Anyways, I didn't mean to do that. Gary Young, what I was saying was Gary Young did a presentation, a convention, early 2000s that we reacted to a few, like when I first started my channel. I'm sorry I was muted. Thank you for telling me I wasn't paying attention. And I'll make sure that my sound effect little thing's over here so I can see it. Where he did a Raiders of the Lost Ark and they built the ball and they basically, if you've ever been to Disney World, you've seen the Indiana Jones event. They did something very similar to that. This lady owns Young Living. She is Gary Young's wife. She's the person that directs the company. She and Ben Reilly are thick as thieves. She's the one. I've got a bone to pick with her, but that's just me. I was in Young Living for a chunk of time from 2019 until 2022. So, yeah. She's singing one of the songs of Gone with the Wind movie. Oh my god. We're gonna get booted for this. Let me just see if we're still monetized. We're still monetized? Maybe we're not. Edit. I don't think we're all monetized right now. If we suddenly get booted, it's because of that. I'm going to turn monetization on and see if we get booted. Schedule. I'll do it every 24 minutes so that we don't ruin our lives. Let me... Okay, we're good to go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to drag and drop. We are at 1739. I'm going to drag her over here. Give me a second. All right, I need to resize this over here. Sorry for the... I don't want y'all to see me. Sorry about that. Secondary display. Perfect. Okay. 17. It's just a huge file. 1739. Okay. Thank you, Carmen.
The lives that we have changed along the way, they go on and on. Your words still find their way here today. It's what makes.
Can anybody sing in the chat? Is anybody like or been around good singers? Because like, is this... She's not necessarily for me pleasant to listen to, but this was like 4 days ago. This is this year. This is Young Living Convention. We are in essential oil hell right now. Carmen, welcome. She must be lip syncing, but that's her voice. So she must have sang it like in studio and now she's lip syncing to it. Thank you, Michelle. Is she like Carmen, is this lady like she doesn't sound good to me, but am I just being picky? It might be off because we downloaded it, but let's see.
Strong, a world out of focus. We bring this new chorus, moving like a wave in a
It's mid? Okay.
We are
Brian said it's mid. Can you ask your friend if this is good? Rip. Margaret, we're in essential oil hell right now at the Young Living Convention from this past week. Nah, she's lip syncing. Her throat would be moving a lot more if she was singing. Her vibrato is forced. Agreed. Why is she singing? She sings at every convention, Michelle.
Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a noble knight whose bravery and virtue made him a beloved and revered figure throughout the land. The knight was known far and wide for his chivalry and heroic deeds as he fought fierce dragons and battled against the dark.
Can I just say thank you to all the people who are in like the production side of anything that people are doing in sound, or because whatever's happening at Young Living, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They do not. Yeah, Mary Young was the wife of Gary Young. Gary Young passed away in 2017, and Mary Young has been running the company ever since. Where am I? Where are we? We're in essential oil hell right now. Yes. Why are we fighting dragons with essential oils? Oh, we're also going to find out about the plague and how thieves' essential oil helped people not die from the plague. So that's super fun. Sarcasm. Oh, one of his kids is going to dress up as a knight. It's an Amway conference. This feels like the Wish version of like any conference, but Charcity is wild here.
In the world,
Young Living
the knight wanted to ensure that the kingdom stayed strong and that his people were protected as his realm grew.
We're at 49 likes right now. Thank you so much.
He sought out his loyal scribe to train him in the ways of the knight. Through commitment and discipline, this once humble scribe transformed into a beacon of valor and gratitude, joyfully working to maintain harmony in the land. The knight grew older and was called away to protect other kingdoms. The young scribe bravely stepped up to take his place to fulfill his destiny and live his own knight's tale.
Oh God, we're gonna mute. We can't do the music on this one. What is going on? Here, look. We can play. That's all we can play. Imagine that song. This is the song they're playing right now. We're gonna get booted if we keep that song on. Yes, it is, Margaret. Yes, the 30th circle of hell, because 30 years for Young Living. Oh my God. That's Jacob and his wife on the screen. Oh my God, what is happening?
Your feet and join me, for I have the honor, the privilege, and the pleasure of introducing to you your loyal knight, Sir Jacob!
They brought horses. They brought horses to the conference.
The lovely Lady Kate. Raise your voices.
They brought horses to the conference. Oh my God. We love a horse. What? I don't think that I downplayed the cringe level of this. I think it is one of the wildest things. You know, the people in the audience are so fucking hype right now, though. They probably are. I mean, I saw so many stories where they're like, oh my gosh, this is the best company to be a part of. I can't believe they did all this stuff in convention. And I was like watching it. And we watched some of it on Instagram the other day. And I was like, oh God, this is bad. This is bad.
And welcome them this day.
Oh shit. Is this a song we need to boot? Jacob's a little I don't know. I'm a little confused by him, but oh my gosh, what are you doing, Jacob? What's happening? What is happening? What is happening?
Today, I stand before you not only as a knight,
Heath Ledger,
but as a guardian of a cherished legacy, one that was shaped by the courage and wisdom of a remarkable man, my father, Gary Young.
Oh, God.
Like the knight in our storybook, he embodied bravery.
Okay, the fact that they are talking and like hyping up Gary Young, that's his dad. Set that aside for a second. Content warning, I'm going to talk about death for a second, okay? Gary Young was all throughout his life pretended to be a doctor. His name is Donald Gary Young, but he went by D. Gary Young. People called him Dr. Gary Young, and he was not a doctor. He got in trouble, obviously, for doing things at his birthing center where several babies ended up dead because he thought that one of them could survive underwater when it was still attached to, like, the umbilical cord was still attached, and he didn't go to prison for that. What? Watch Savannah's channel. She has a deep dive, I think, into Young Living, and also the Hunbot, her and her husband did a super deep dive into Young Living. That's incredible. If you want to know, like, all the twistiness about Gary Young, I found out about it when I was getting towards the end of getting out of Young Living, and it is, it's disgusting, in my opinion, that they elevate him and put him on a pedestal when he, in my opinion, was an unethical, harmful individual. You could also say monster. And he did one where it was his child. He was responsible for multiple deaths of babies. And there was also a clinic where he was saying they could help prevent or detect cancer in early stages of cancer. And this reporter was like, "This is twisty." The reporter sent in a vial of cat blood to the clinic to, like, see, like, if they were legit or not. They couldn't even tell that the cat blood was not human blood, and they said that, yes, you have cancer, and the cat blood from that cat did not have cancer. If you, like, the stuff is like, that can't be true. Gary Young was twisty as hell. He would try to go in on operations in his clinic down in Ecuador. He's not a doctor. Yeah, there was another baby too. Yes, this is what happened. From Elaine. If you want to scroll back up, or replay crew, make sure you have the live chat up and you can see what's going on. So listening to them go, "Oh, yes, you have cancer. Here's some oil for that." Listening to them say, like, "Oh, Gary Young was amazing," all this other stuff. No, in my opinion. Herbalife spent $3 million for their top people at the Europe conference. That's wild.
Honor, and virtue, dedicating his life to serving others through the principles of commitment and discipline.
From the humble beginnings of Young Living, Gary's vision and unwavering determination transformed this company into a beacon of wellness and vitality. A true knight, he loved adventure, and his devotion to a lifestyle chivalry continues to inspire us all.
Together, we
bullshit.
continue his legacy by upholding the values of valor, gratitude, joy, and harmony. Let us forge ahead, inspired by his example, as we write the next chapter of Young Living's story to empower wellness, purpose, and abundance for communities around the world.
Long live the Young Living legacy! 3 cheers for Sir Gary, Sir Jacob, and the Lady Kate. Huzzah!
What?
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Consider it a challenge before the whole human
Oh my god, the song. We're gonna get in trouble. I'm taking the music out. It's fake arm tattoos? Interesting. I thought they were real. I can't tell though, because they're just playing music. Are they allowed to do this at a conference? Oh, they're dancing at the front with the flags. Oh, God. Mission Impossible. Okay, we're going to turn the music off for this. They're playing the intro to Mission Impossible. And Jacob's there. Or no, Joseph's there. Joseph's going to pretend to be Tom Cruise. Which is symbolic. I guess ironic. Is it ironic? It's interesting that Joseph is going to be Tom Cruise when Tom Cruise has all those associations with Scientology, which is, in my opinion, a high control group, if not a cult. And Joseph is also associated with, you know, Young Living. I do not. I don't know if they do. I do not. That's why I'm muting it. So they are doing like movies through the ages. So the last movie was Knight's Tale, and Jacob and his wife Kate were in that, and so now they're doing Mission Impossible. So the theme is Hollywood. Tell me you're in a quote without telling me. We do. I could have taken it out, but it's like I bought a certain number of hours through Lala, and I only use it for like special occasions, so this way we can play it and mute it. And I didn't want to waste all those hours on this when I could just mute it. I'm trying to turn it up for y'all.
All right, team, let's get locked and loaded. This is our most difficult mission we've had yet. Joseph, do we have you? Do you copy?
I am.
Yes, I'm here.
John, you ready?
All set.
I am very picky, Mark.
Don't touch anything. Okay, this is the most complex system we've ever faced, Joseph. You're going to have to go into a very difficult environment. Three things to be mindful of. You cannot touch the floor. It's pressure sensitive. Number 2, be incredibly quiet. Incremental decibels will set off the alarm. The gig will be up. And last but not least, it is temperature controlled. You got to be cool.
Mission Impossible.
Hey, don't forget, we have an unreasonable deadline. Let's get this done.
All right, guys, let's go.
That's Ben Riley. That's the president of Young Living. Oh my God. The floor is lava. What is happening? There's Joseph.
I found it. I'm going in.
Feet all fall down from the ceiling. What the hell? Ben. The floor is modern medicine?
You have a problem?
Sure we do. You're the problem.
No, not this time.
Huh?
He works for Young Living too.
What? Joseph, there is someone coming your way.
Anti-MLM.
Joseph, they're at the door. We need you to get out that room now. Get out of the room.
Is this worth reacting to?
Oh God.
It's so bad I can't look away.
That was close.
Too
The
close.
floor is scientific
Joseph,
facts.
grab that bottle and get out of there. We gotta move.
Baby. Ben, Prasad, get me out of here now.
Oh my God.
I need some help. What's the plan?
Prasad, what's the plan?
I don't know.
The floor is budget concerns.
Joseph, get out of there. You just gotta get out of there, okay? John, play something dramatic.
Oh my God.
Just got out, but they're behind me. I'm on the roof. What should I do?
You know what, Joseph? It's like I dumped an entire bottle of pepper in my eye.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right, Ben, I'll take it over. Okay, Joseph, you hear me? Yeah, copy.
Okay, you see a cliff?
Yeah, I see it.
What is he
we went
wearing
through
on
this.
his
You got
face?
Trommelite
That's the
and
biggest
fat.
microphone I've ever seen.
Okay.
Right about now, you should be jumped.
Woo! That's some good stuff.
What the?
All right, let's do this.
You're not supposed to smell essential oils like that. What is happening?
An adventure. Will Joseph complete his mission? Are you on the edge of your seat?
Carmen said, "Who's behind you? The FDA, the FBI, the police?"
I can hardly wait. When life hands us a
It's a
parachute
Britney,
and
bitch.
dares us to jump, we know that our dream team will be there to support us. And we know who those people are.
Our cult members. Is this going to be a dance number? Okay, I had to turn it off, sorry. I can do like 11 seconds at a time. But it has to be sporadic.
Black, remember that, just in case we ever face to face and make contact. The title held by...
Okay. Oh, don't you dare, the Men in Black. Oh. I'm trying to do it sporadically. Good question. Why are you wasting so much time on this at a business convention? What in the copyright hell are we looking at? Good question. Do not tarnish my childhood with your horrible dancers. This is like at church camp when you all like, oh, we're going to do a dance on stage and we're just going to get people from youth group and we're going to practice and we're going to do it. Like, that's what this feels like. Oh, who wants to do this? And they... God, it's bad. Here we go. 10 more seconds.
Squeezing up all the flag. What that stand for? Men in Black. And...
Joseph.
Thank you that someone else understands church camp. It's Vacation Bible School. Oh my God, yes. Oh wait, we're gonna get booted again. Oh my gosh, Joseph is dancing. We'll just get booted. Joseph is dancing with a parachute. Oh my God, Joseph. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is so weird watching Joseph do this. Oh, Wendy,
Okay.
hi!
Yeah.
We're watching the worst conference I've ever seen. Okay, I'm muted again. That's Joseph in the middle. Stop ruining this song for us, Joseph and Mary. Oh my God. I'll do another 10 seconds. How are you, Wendy? I wouldn't have believed this was real until I saw it.
Hey, where are you guys?
Oh my God, they're dancing in the back.
Oh man. Okay, let's run it back. All right.
That hand movement is a secret instruction for the raindrop technique. Oh my God.
Hey, there you are.
Yes,
What's up,
yes,
guys?
Margaret,
Hey,
yes.
Hey, you know the dance moves? Got it.
They're
okay, we gotta get this on beat. You know, we can't mess up. Okay, wait.
Oh my God. We're gonna get booted.
Here we go. Boom. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Hey.
He's more charismatic
I love it,
than
boys.
his brother.
All right, get
that's
this one
for
right
sure.
here. Oh, okay. And
oh my gosh, Sherry.
okay, I want to see you guys in the dance move. All right, everybody get up. I want you guys to learn this. Okay, it's pretty simple. All right. Just
I imagine losing money in Young Living only to witness this debauchery at the convention. Oh my God, people are dancing. People are dancing in the crowd.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I love it. You boys look so good.
You notice they fade out because the conference is smaller than it's been in a while.
One more time. Let's go.
Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, this is totally church camp. You didn't miss much. You probably just missed the religious trauma, you know? In the words of my internal dog voice, no. Son-in-law. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. That was good. That was good. Good job. Good job. I'm so proud of you
Ben,
guys.
sit down.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Get off stage, Ben.
Agents and allies of Young Living. In the spirit
Agents
of our
and
founders,
allies?
my parents, Gary and Mary Young, I stand before you as a fellow agent on a bold mission. Moments ago, I completed a daring operation to secure this prized bottle of essential oil, details of which remain top secret. Seems
Thanks
like
for the
you got
compliments.
it? No, I think I lost it actually.
Okay, that's too bad.
I forgot to get it. It's okay, I'll show it later. My goal is for essential oils to be in every home.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But no mission is impossible when united behind a common purpose. With the support of our dedicated team, including Ben and Prasad, we continue to push boundaries and redefine what's achievable.
Thank you, Agent Young.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We are likewise committed to your goal and the purpose of Young Living, which is to utilize the power of nature's living energy to enrich humanity.
Yeah, so if you're just popping in,
mission, we are dedicated to fight.
If you're just popping in, this is General Session 1, the first day of the Young Living Conference. It's culty as hell. The theme is old, like Hollywood through the ages type of thing. Mary Young has sung twice, and in my opinion, it was awful, but that's just me being picky. And then we saw A Knight's Tale with Jacob and Kate, which was cringy. And then we just saw this Mission Impossible type thing, additionally cringy. If they did Barbie, I mean, at least that would be fun. We want them to do the Titanic. That'd be the best. I wear my sunglasses. Oh, the song, I wear my sunglasses at night. I need to get that clip so we can play that whenever we see Joseph again. I love the tinfoil hats in the drop a tinfoil hat if you're a member in the comment section so we can realize we're in a cultvention.
Fighting evil as we work to eliminate harmful chemicals found in homes worldwide. We want to make that shift and erase these chemicals with the light of Young Living. So please now join us. Raise your neuralizers.
What?
Or if you haven't been issued one, your phone will work. Put your camera, put your light up.
How do you work this thing?
Turn on your flashlight.
What?
Together, let's spread the light to erase the bad in every corner of the globe.
What?
And illuminate a path to a healthier and brighter future.
What? What is happening? Okay. Someone's singing and it's awful. I had to mute it because I'm guessing this is a song.
It's a galaxy of light. With this much light, we can reach the darkest corners of the universe.
Oops.
Galactic hands, and let your voices be heard.
What
Please
just happened to the
welcome
audio? Did I just mute me? Why does he have no audio?
to the stage the guardians of the Young Living Galaxy.
What the fuck? Hold on. Why do we have no audio? Hold on. 37. We can play it. There's audio there. Hold on. We're at 37. 37.
Your intergalactic hands and let your voices be heard.
Oh, there we go.
Please welcome to the stage the Guardians of the Young Living Galaxy.
The Guardians of the Galaxy, stop it. Oh my god, no. Don't ruin this for me. No, 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 no. I gotta mute it. Oh my god. What? Someone called Disney. Yeah, they should have. I bet they didn't. Travis! Hi! Oh my god. Chief Legal Officer, let's go. Why aren't you doing anything to help? Oh my god.
Bishop,
That's the Chief Financial Officer. I'm muting it because we're gonna get booted. Oh my god. Whoever did the graphics are cool, but like we're not getting to see them because I'm gonna turn the sound on again. They're just
Bruce
dancing.
Arnett, Senior Vice President, IT.
Are you the reason the website doesn't work well? Huh? What? Huh? Apparently copyright and trademark law is not her strong suit. Agree, Salmon Law. They're just introducing people right now. Why do we not have sound? Because they're playing copyrighted music. They're still playing the music. Me too. Yeah, I wonder if they... I don't know if it's transformative enough that they're going to be able to get by. Apparently there's a sale on Audacity and Young Living bought it all. Yeah. We say also Fraudacity here.
Regulatory
just
and
people.
legal affairs.
We don't care. Why am I just listening to this? Let's just fast forward it. What am I doing? So boring as hell. Oh my god, she's singing again. No. No, 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 no.
The story of Young Living is a Hollywood scriptwriter's dream.
No,
and
it's
believe
not.
me, the best is yet to come.
Oh god.
As we embark on the next 30 years, the power of our story will only make our roots stronger. The script for success is burning within our hearts, and together we will create one remarkable moment after another. We're not just living, we're living on.
I don't know. They spent money. They spent probably a good amount of money to do all the videos for that. They could have taken suits of people and then Photoshop the head, but they did a good job. Whoever did it for him. I mean, I don't know how much it would have cost to do all that for Young Living. They may have people on their team. I'm guessing they farmed out the work to somebody else, though.
Today's the day. There's magic in you.
Oh my god, no. Jacob is singing now. No! We're gonna rewind it because I messed it up.
Magic in you. We're moving on. There's no giving in. our future is you.
All the songs we sing in the night when we were dreaming.
Oh,
but tonight I see
my
it's
God.
alright to be believing.
Believe we're living on and on and on and on. Stand up and shout, you know it's true. We're living stronger as we change the world. Get up and dance.
Oh, someone's off key. The sound guy is just wrecking our lives right now. Oh my God. Turn whoever's off key down. Oh my God.
We can't go wrong with these simple hands. We built this for you. Still going strong. We followed your way. It's all coming true. All the songs we sing in the night when we
Turn Kate down.
we're dreaming. But tonight I see it's alright.
I think it's Kate.
We believe we're living on and on and on and
Oh my
on.
God.
Stand up and shout, you know it's true. We're living stronger as we change the world. Put up your hands.
Oh, I need a break. I need a break. Hold on. I need a break. I knew there was cringy parts. I didn't know they were gonna have like a little musical, whatever this is. This is so bad. I mean, show choir is better than this shit. Oh my God. Normally, I fast forward things that make me uncomfortable, but when I stream, I don't do that. But this is awful. Floof break. Ugh. I'm sorry to everybody who's getting triggered in the chat. This is worse than the Monet song. Yeah. No, it's not going to be like this the whole 4 hours. This is just the opening session. There's going to be teaching and training, and there's going to be a lot of Young Living content this week, so buckle the fuck up. This is so bad. Maybe it is Mary that's off key. That's awesome. I haven't gone outside for a little bit. Good question, Jen. Good question. I'm gonna turn them down. Oh my God. Travis. Vibrato. Travis said vibrato is not the solution. Yeah, maybe we just stay on key. If you can stay on key without vibrato, then do that. Vibrato does not fix a multitude of sins of off-key awfulness. It's like the more cowbell, we need more cowbell. They're like, we need more vibrato. That doesn't fix anything. They're in their costumes for A Knight's Tale, Mission Impossible, and Gone with the Wind. Thank you so much, Carmen. Imagine if they included things like Rocky Horror, Cabaret, or Moulin Rouge. Clearly they won't. That would have been incredible. Let me know what soundbite you'd like for me to play as a reward for us finishing this awful compilation we're listening to. It's okay to move your lips and not sing. Yes, Wendy. And Men in Black. I'm sorry. Yes, Men in Black. Men in Black, yes. Fucking hell. Oh, that would have been awesome. Probably. I think for the time that it was written, it was super, like, Oklahoma is.
We can't go wrong.
For sure.
Your love with these simple
They played the
Young Living!
wrong song.
How
there.
we doing? Woo!
Bad. Here we go.
It's
Carmen, let me see what song you like. I'm gonna do this one for our buddies. Rip. Why can't I? I'm not installing a loopback update right now. Yeah, the audience is sparse compared to what it's been in the past for sure. Sir, I'm not doing well right now. Yes, we're nauseous. Mary is giving grandma at Christmas that had too much to drink. Let's sing, y'all. I wish they I wish they would. They're probably going. I don't remember if they do. They don't during the award ceremony that we watched on Instagram the other night. Although Joseph was, and I don't say this as a critique. I don't know why he was so emotional hugging people. But he got very emotional. He was weeping on stage for an extended period of time.
Truly amazing to think that 30 years ago, this day, well, maybe not this day, but 30 years ago, you get the point. When Mom and Dad started Young Living as a business partnership, Mother believed so much in Dad, and his vision soon became her vision.
Okay.
And they worked together to create what we have today. And that's all thanks to you as well. It was a humble beginning with little money and meager resources, and every single penny was pinched before it was spent. But the mission was magnificent, bordering on the ridiculous. Imagine essential oils in every home? Yeah.
Let's go! Woo! Mom and Dad worked so closely together, traveling everywhere and making decisions about the business they were building.
I remember Dad telling Mom that she was such a great business partner that he wondered if he should clone her so that he could have a wife and they would both laugh.
It was a huge undertaking in the beginning, and then when Dad started investigating the production of essential
Do I have
oils...
Twilight Zone? I think I do. We can play Twilight Zone. Let's go. Sorry, I'm trying like a different thing because like my ears, I have to go back to the ear doctor, so like I don't have my headphones on. So hopefully this is gonna work. I know I have it. It's in my creepy folder. Members, Doctor Who. Is it in the... Here we go. I also have the X-Files. We're gonna have to play that when they hook all the stuff up. The night hat does look like a cowboy hat. Why? And it's all good. I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, definitely Twilight Zone. Yeah, again, I know people call their parents different things. It's just, I guess culturally, like, it's not very common here in the U.S., so I was, because he calls his dad Dad, so, where's Carol with the K? I'm a little loud. Okay, yeah, let me turn that down. Thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna turn the sound effects down midway. Sorry for blasting y'all's ears. That was unintentional. Let me try this now. Okay, I turned it down even more. Hopefully that turned down is good for y'all. Play.
His years of growing up on the ranch when farming was a way of life took on a new...
Thank you so much. Welcome to Illyria. Oops.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello,
Good.
sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria.
I'd probably have to because I can't hear it.
Welcome.
I mean, offbeat. Another snarky. Welcome.
Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Yeah, some people call it, and again, it's like, I don't know. Yeah. I'll take this one as my welcome too. Okay, good. Welcome, Char-City.
New meaning. His dream expanded into farming and growing aromatic plants. The very first farm in St. Mary's was just the beginning of a new way of educating and inviting members to be a part of the production. St. Mary's was the first in so many ways. The first farm, the first distillery, the first of so many setbacks, failures, and successes, or as my dad defined these, learning experiences. But also the first farm, the first step, and the first key to what you have now.
The St. Mary's Farm is also the place where Mom and Dad developed their business partnership, which unexpectedly blossomed their business partnership.
I will say, I think they're pushing Joseph more to be the front-facing person of the company because he's way more charismatic than his brother, and he's also like very popular amongst the reps. So,
partnership, into a connection
He
and a
does look like
marriage
Puss
that
in Boots,
eventually
yeah.
made both of our lives possible.
Mom and Dad were married in the fall of 1994. So the first convention took place in 1995 in Coeur d'Alene and at the St. Mary's Farm. Dad was so excited to have just 200 people attend and to have them at the farm
So
to
it's
see
not the
his
30th
first
convention?
stationary distillery that he built out of logs.
Listen, I'm not the best at math. He had the first convention in 1995? Or was it 1994? Maybe it was 1994. Never mind. You never see Joseph. You haven't seen Joseph in the past, but this event, they pushed him really far. Like, they pushed him to be in front of people because I think that he has a better like energy / look / like whatever than his brother Jacob. Married around the time my boyfriend was born. Sir, can you count? Yeah, I don't know. I think they didn't go all in, Hey, Eclectic Mima. Sorry for not saying hi earlier.
As soon as they had established their new business in Utah, Dad went looking for land and found a farm in Mona that was used just for raising beef. Some people might think it was a bit risky to buy all that land, but Dad could only see the possibilities
bigger,
and the thousands and all of you who would come to visit.
That should be better for y'all.
Dad was always looking to the future. He started drawing plans for the Young Living headquarters back in 1994. But it wasn't until 2016 that he approved the plans for our new global headquarters and the ribbon cutting that took place in May of 2019.
I mean, it's like, this is weird.
Dad even drew the blueprints for the little log cabin outside the building. He wanted to replicate the log cabin he grew up in and show the dramatic contrast of how dreams can grow and turn into something perhaps bigger than we can ever envision.
Can you imagine his whole family living in that little one-room cabin without running water and electricity?
8 of them sharing one tub? That's some dirty water, let me tell you that. And Dad was last. He was the youngest, so you can imagine how gross it was by the time he got there. When I go inside and see those beds and the old stove, I don't really have words to describe my feelings. It affects me so much to see how far we've come, how far one man that had such a dream, such a vision, could accomplish it all.
6 is right by the 9, so.
That family had nothing outside of what they provided for themselves living in the mountains. And yet, I heard in many of Dad's presentations how he wanted something better than what he had growing up. But his idea of something better was building a life for himself in the wilderness of northern British Columbia.
Why are we cheering? Oh, because there's British Columbia people there.
It's hard to comprehend that because of that accident, where he was told he would be confined to a wheelchair for life, he went down an unknown path in his determination to walk again, which took 13 years.
It is inspiring to me, as it should be to you, to see that contrast. And that all became possible because of the wonderful products he formulated for all of you. his knowledge of essential oils that he shared with the world and with all who would listen, and our fabulous, fabulous family, all of you, who believed in his mission and helped take his
where
message
he couldn't be
to the
held
world.
accountable by anyone else.
Product quality is one of our foremost importance here at Young Living. Dad traveled many times to different places in the world, and specifically to Europe, to attend classes and seminars on essential oils with chemistry and analysis. His passion for learning was so infectious.
If he actually had a passion for learning and being an ethical person, if he was so interested in science and moving the science forward with essential oils, because it's not that it's more complex than them saying like, oh, this can help this. They're not allowed to make structure function claims about any products they have at Young Living. They're just not, and they do it all the time. But if Gary Young actually gave a shit, he would have gone to medical school. He would have gotten a PhD in something. Bioinformatics. Then he could have said, oh yeah, I have a doctorate in bioinformatics, and that is super helpful in being able to map out essential oils. Okay, great. But if he wanted to be a surgeon, then he should have gone to medical school. I'm angry that they try to put Donald Gary Young, on a pedestal when he did monstrous things as a human being. And I know that he's their dad, but when you look at the history of things that he was involved with, and if you go to some of the legal readings we did of Gary Young on the stand and stuff that he admitted to, it's like, how can you be okay being associated with this essential oil company? I don't get it. I don't. Yes, he could have gotten a medical license if he was really interested in learning. My birthday was earlier this month and I keep forgetting my age. My best friend is 30 and I keep thinking I'm 28, 29, 30 at various points. Send help. Oh, let me play you a kazoo happy birthday real quick, if that's okay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What did Gary Young do? So content warning, I'm going to talk about death again. He ended up, I say experimented. He had a hypothesis that babies could live underwater during a water birth if they were still attached to their umbilical cord. And he kept his own baby underwater for an hour after it was born, and obviously the baby died. There was another child death, baby death that happened because he was running a clinic without a medical degree or anything and offering health whatever to people, health advice. He opened a clinic in Ecuador, where he has a farm in Ecuador. He opened a clinic in Utah, and the people associated with that clinic are twisty too. There's another clinic that was in Mexico, where he was saying that they could identify if you had cancer just from your blood. And so people were sending it in, and there was this whole story that happened with a reporter out of California. You can watch I think it's the Hunbot. Her and her husband did a deep dive into Young Living. Savannah did a deep dive as well. So I'd recommend going and watching those to see everything that Gary Young did. He is not the shiny, happy person that he's painted out to be by his sons. And the lying that happened, that was uncovered during the trial between doTERRA and Young Living, I don't have any respect for him. I have zero respect for Gary Young and how he ran his business. Him moonlighting as a doctor, no. Putting essential oils in IVs, no. Sorry, rant over. These are Gary Young's boys. This is another twisty part. I'm going to talk about a content warning, birth stuff, fertility, whatever. If that's going to be triggering for you, I will wave when I'm done talking about it. Mary Young and Gary Young claimed that he helped Mary Young reverse her menopause with essential oils and supplements, and Mary Young had her plan that she did, and she shared that with people. And allegedly, she got pregnant towards the end of her 50s with her 2 sons. Personally, and if you have those pictures, that's fine. I have never found a picture of Mary Young pregnant anywhere. So maybe she actually did have these boys. I did some reading last night into people who have given birth at older ages, and it has happened. A lot of times it has to be through in vitro fertilization. And I mean, that's more consistently how it happens at older ages. Sometimes it's natural, but I am incredulous that Gary Young was able to reverse menopause with essential fucking oils. And if that happened, okay, I have a hard time believing it. I just do. It can wreck you. It can wreck you. How old are these boys? Joseph is 20. And Jacob is 24? He's young. They're both young. They're both young. Hey, Tish.
That he even invited
also, hey, Shelby.
you to attend a week-long course at the university in Ikishir, Turkey, where he was teaching essential oil chemistry and application.
After all that studying and being trained to analyze the oil chemistry,
then why wouldn't you go get some type of degree that would actually have you be a respected individual in the scientific community? But you didn't. He didn't. Gary Young did not.
Dad bought his first GC, which was the beginning of Young Living's laboratory.
Everything started small. Everything started from a seed that was planted. And now Young Living has one of the most sophisticated laboratories in the world.
Oh, really? Oh, we're not going to show you any information about where that laboratory is. We're just going to say it's one of the most sophisticated in the world. What makes it sophisticated? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. For the love of God. I'm just going to have to stream every day this week to get through this.
One of my favorite convention openers was for the 2002 convention, Creating Something to Believe in. The convention opened with a story similar to Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, but this was Indiana Young and the elixir of life. The elixir was Nature Red.
And believe it or not, Kelly Case, one of her own, was actually in the audience preventing the ball from rolling off the trolley if that were to ever happen. The products were catching on, and Young Living began to expand internationally. Japan and Australia were the first 2 markets to officially open. Woo! Today, it's gone a lot bigger.
Yeah.
You guys don't seem to slow down anytime. Young Living operates.
Jackson said, most sophisticated lab in the world is a wild statement when places like CERN and SLAC exist. Totally, Jackson. Menopause is at the end of your hormones to procreate because we as women have an expiration of how many eggs we can produce. Oh my gosh, Susan! Former Young Living hun here, now recovered. I couldn't click on this live fast enough. Welcome. We're gonna be covering the convention all week, so if you want to come hang out with us, that would be awesome. I'm glad that you are out. I'm still recovering. It is still scary for me to burn candles. I just started using lotion again. I know. I'm like, Young Living fucked my brain up. I'm in therapy. So, anyways, I'm glad you're here, Season.
In more than 70 countries, regions, and territories, and we have you attending from 49 of those, as you saw from this morning's flag procession.
Tish, let me just, I'm gonna link the creators.
2002, Dad bought another farm in Provence, France, very near to where he learned the art of distillation from master distillers Henri Villot and Marcel Espiau. The farm was also near the home of Jean-Noel and Jane Landel, who became very close friends with Dad. Jean-Noel was Dad's business partner for almost 30 years, and although now retired, his son Nicholas, who we lovingly call the Lavender Prince, is not only the farm manager, but also part of the Young Living sourcing team and is the director over farms and EMEA.
If you got to this point in the video, the first 40 minutes of the first maybe 30 minutes of this that we've watched was Hollywood themed snippets where they used digital art and people to do like iterations of Gone with the Wind, Men in Black, Mission Impossible, A Knight's Tale, and the guy dressed up like a knight, he and his wife dressed up like that movie because it's Hollywood themed convention. And unfortunately, there was lots of singing that was off key and awful. The Lavender Prince. Yeah. Yes. Yep. If they had a good sound person, they would have accounted for that, but they didn't. They probably got someone on a discount. A regular sound person wouldn't have set it up like this, in my opinion. It would have been better. A sound engineer?
2006. In 2006, Young Living acquired another farm near Guayaquil, Ecuador, on the outskirts of a little town called Chongong. Finca Botanica
Jacob's mic is fucking messed up. I'm sorry I'm cussing. I cuss on my channel. I'm sorry I'm cussing so much. This makes me so enraged. People give so much of their money to Young Living, and Young Living couldn't have even done this correctly so that people could hear what they're saying.
My favorite farms because so much of our childhood was spent there, from riding four-wheelers and operating excavators and doing so many fun things that your parents would never want your little children to do. But Dad embraced that, and we loved it so much, we were just told, please don't tell Mom. And boy, did we tell Mom.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
yep.
we did. Yeah. For sure.
That's kind of funny.
Our friends were the children of the farm employees, and our friends were those that went to school with us at the Young Living Academy, and because of them, we learned Spanish pretty quickly.
The Young Living Academy is where they went to school? What? What?
Yeah, we have to talk about Young Living Academy because I'm telling you, most everyone knows the story of the cinder block building that had holes in the walls as windows, no water, and no electricity, and every time a car drove past, this little building became engulfed in a cloud of dust. When Dad learned it was a school, he wanted to help, and so he purchased a large piece of ground across the street and down the road a bit and built the students a wonderful new school.
Do we need to do a dive into the Young Living Academy? Because what in the cult is going on here? You know what's wild? I understand if you are working in another country, but you end up building something that doesn't acknowledge any of like the traditional like aspects or artistic elements of the country that you're in, and you're gonna put something that looks like a plantation house. In my opinion, okay. It's an eye roll of a lifetime. Like, acknowledge the culture and the beauty of the country that you're in and do something that reflects that if you're going to, like, build a school. Yeah, it looks like a plantation building. A decent-sized YouTuber I follow has good mics. Yeah. Come on, they're smaller than you and they have better equipment. Yeah. And I get, like, if you're working in a country and you like see something and it's like you have the money to help, I get that. It does come across as it's about me and it's not about the community, because if it was, then maybe you would have something that was more reflective of the architecture of the country that you're in, instead of being like, oh, plantation. Let's go, Tish. I'm so excited for you. Okay.
Whew, okay.
He's crying.
So hard. It is so.
I am not making fun of him for crying. I am shocked that this is emotional for him.
Rewarding to see the D. Gary Young Young Living Foundation expand its mission around the world. The academy was built because we were living there, and Dad wanted to help the community. He wants to help wherever he goes. He loved the farming and the discovery of new plants, but he wanted to produce oils in other places to increase our own supply of oils. 10 years ago, he built the Highland Flats Tree Farm and Distillery so that he wouldn't have to haul wood chips to St. Mary's Distillery, which was a 125-mile trip that was often extremely dangerous because of winter conditions.
I think Joseph is really emotional. I truly think that, and I'm an emotional person. I'm not. I think he really is. It doesn't come across as fake to me, but that's just my opinion. And other perspectives and opinions are totally welcome.
If you have ever had the opportunity to sit passenger while my dad drives
four
long
they must have
massive trailers on a one-lane road on the back countries of the Benawa area, let me tell you, it's a great and terrifying experience all at the exact same time, especially when you look off to your right and it's a 1,000-foot drop. In the summer of 2014, Dad started building the Northern Lights Farm and Distillery in Fort Nelson, British Columbia. He was so determined to supply Young Living with black spruce that he worked through the harsh winter months and fired the boiler the following March.
I remember when we all went to Croatia for a seminar Dad was teaching.
Yeah, he's totally
But he
bothered.
had more ideas and started looking for a farmer to partner with for the production of helichrysum. He bought, yeah, I hear you. He bought a building and built this distillery inside that was completed in an amazing 19 days.
I swear it's an unofficial Guinness
And again,
World.
we can think Gary Young's not my dad, thankfully. It's reasonable to say that they miss their dad, and it's emotional talking about their dad, even though I think he was a piece of shit.
Record.
Yeah.
They obviously love their dad, and you can love people who are twisty as hell.
We gotta check that out. That facility has now become an important warehouse and fulfillment center
Yes,
for
the guy
our
who's
members.
on screen now are the ones that the middle-aged women are fawning over. This guy right here, he has not really been in the limelight or the focus, in my opinion, until this year. He's 20 now, and he's been, if you've gone to his social media, everyone's tagging him, and there's one really creepy, in my opinion, creepy little caption on one that this lady took, and she was like, oh, I remember when he was just running around convention, and now he's grown up and really come into his own, and it was just like, it came across as very, like, desperate-y. So it was like cringy. Like, they were all treating him like some kind of sexual object, and I was just like, it was gross. Yeah, I still miss my dad, and he's been gone since March of 1993. I mean, I still miss my mother-in-law, and she passed away in 2017, and it's been kind of like, and it's losing people that you love is tough.
Members in Europe.
Yeah, he's young.
My favorite and personal of all the farms that we have is, of course, the Skyrider Ranch, which many of you have been able to visit. In 2014, Dad acquired the Skyrider Wilderness Ranch with the intent that it would be his...
I think he died in 2017. So that was 5 years ago. So 15 and 19. Jacob's older than Joseph. Yeah, I lost my dad in July of 2013. The grief and loss never goes away. It's just changed day by day. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Yeah. It's like the opposite of Wolfie. Yes, exactly, Carmen.
retreat to get away from his busy life. But he loved it so much and he
and
wanted
that's
to
a good
share
point.
it.
These and they're still in. I mean, their mom and dad are very, when you read the, like, I know like reading legal transcripts is like boring as hell. When you read the transcripts of what Gary Young said and how he ran his company, and in one of the conventions passing out booklets that were saying essential oils could cure you of being gay. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing, Gary? They absolutely were immersed and are still immersed in a high control group community. And they are at the top, and that means they grew up in it, but they're also getting, their beliefs are reinforced by people supporting them, like the reps in the company. It's very twisty. Jacob does look younger than Joseph. Yeah, Jacob's older. He's married. I think he's 24, 22, something like that.
With all of you. It has since become an important place for employee trainings, member events, a place for our family to escape and take employee snowmobiling, and of course, his final resting place.
I remember the Skyrider Ranch. Gary hosted a men's retreat there not long after he acquired the ranch. I know some folks who went, and it sounded even more brainwashy than convention. I believe it. I totally believe it. I don't know if you know who Sarah Harnish is, but we reacted to her stuff a lot. But she has a very twisty protocol for her cancer that she's fighting with essential oils and at the clinic down in Mexico. But she was staying at Gary's house when she would go to Utah. But she was the one that wrote this book that we were required to read in Young Living when we were ranking up and stuff. And it's interesting that she got in trouble with compliance multiple times for making health claims, and she still continues to make health claims on her Facebook page. Gary has a lot of kids, but he only, like, Young Living only acknowledges 2 of them because of Mary Young. There's other kids that Gary had with his other wife.
So many wonderful memories at the ranch with Dad. It's his final resting place, like Jacob said, and we welcome all of you who would like to come and visit and enjoy the beauty and peacefulness of the mountains, which Dad loved so much.
And speaking of Skyrider Ranch, I heard that the foundation might have a retreat that all of you could possibly win, where I will take you on a snowmobiling trip.
Whoa! Woo!
When
our newest
we're on a squirrel, we're on like a side quest right now. When where's my scenes? When Jessie Lee, who was in Prove It, was battling her colon cancer before she passed away, there were some similarities between her protocol that she was doing and Sarah Harnish's protocol, which is wild and wildly expensive. And it does not, I believe that you should be able to have autonomy over your body. There's also some danger in promoting things that don't have scientific data to back up, especially if you have a large audience promoting something that doesn't have, not that it's not been tested, but things that have been tested and shown like it does not impact your body the way that they're claiming. It ends up being dangerous. And so there are some similarities between Jessie Lee Ward and Sarah Harnish. And Sarah Harnish is also the one doing the coffee enemas with the essential oils in them, which is wild. So we watched one of her protocols where she went over everything, and we did a live stream about it. Oh, it's totally scripted. They have stuff they're reading on the teleprompters at the front.
Farm, which I was happy to go
You'll
to
see those
because I love
glass
Japan, is of
screens. Those are
course
the
in
teleprompters.
Okinawa, Japan. Kate and I had the privilege to go to Diamond Retreat and share in that excitement with all of you. We are so happy to have a Young Living farm in Asia that is closer for our brand partners to visit who live in that part of the world. I know some of you travel many, many miles for many, many hours to get here, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Mom did a 5-country tour after the convention in Singapore, and I was lucky to be there. I love our members in that part of the world. They are so dedicated, and we shared a lot of fun and laughter with them.
Sorry.
What is so inspiring to me is
they were just standing there. Sorry about that. That was my bad.
Looking back at our past.
I need that little, like, we are professionals that Emily D. Baker has. Because I'm not. I gotta make something, like, quirky like that. Because I have a technical difficulty one, but I'm still trying to revamp my eCam.
But it is just as important to look for the future. We produce the best products in the world and have beautiful working farms and distilleries because of all of you.
Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause.
Oh my God, Joseph, stop.
However, you, our brand partners, are the most important part of our business because you are the ones who carry our message to the world. Young Living would not be here if it weren't for all of you, for whom we are so grateful for.
Today, Joseph and I, along with the rest of the Young Living family, are honored to welcome you to Young Living's 2024 International Grand Convention and our 30th anniversary celebration. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! With that, we open up to general session. Please welcome back Miss Mary Young and Kate Young.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Turn audio down. US what?
Second, this is getting really hot.
You're going to undress on stage? You're going to take it off on stage?
Looks so cool. Don't look. Well, we'll give him a sec. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
stay there.
Dad used to say that when he was jousting with all that armor on, it was like 120 degrees inside his gear.
He'd sweat about 15 to 20 pounds of water weight off too, so.
Yeah, that too. So you've been having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, Gary Young liked to joust. Hey, Tori. Oh my gosh, Tish, if you missed the beginning when they were doing, like, he was pretending to be Heath Ledger from Knight's Tale, and his wife was the girl, and then Joseph, the guy on the right, was in the Mission Impossible stuff. They filmed this whole thing, and then they were doing dances, Men in Black, and Mary Young did the Gone with the Wind. Shit.
Reminiscing about the past and memories that you have had growing up with Young Living.
Good question. I don't know.
It's like an adventure that never ends.
Well, of course it never ends. You're absolutely right about that.
But now we're making new memories.
Oh, God.
I'm anxious to share all the excitement around this new convention blend. Besides, what is this Mission Impossible that has been driving you, Joseph? Why is it so secretive?
It obviously wasn't successful because you forgot the oil, so.
I think I left it at home.
Oh, well.
By the bed.
You sure you didn't leave it in the room? Because.
No, I don't know, to be honest. Yeah.
Joseph.
Oh my! You did it! Where did you find it? How do you do it?
Mom completed the mission.
It's a secret.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
This is awkward. If you're anxious in the chat, I don't know. Ugh. Leave the little melting face, because holy shit. Oh. I'm the type of person that will fast forward through awkward things, and then I obviously miss parts of the story because I'm like, this is too uncomfortable. This is so cringy.
I picked it up where you left it.
Isn't she the best mom ever? I have no idea what I would do without her and Kelly. I mean, they saved me so many times, and Tinkerbell. I mean, Nicole. Sorry. I wanted to take everyone back to a time when convention opened.
Hold on a second. Jacob has a really weird post up. It's really awkward. It seems okay. It's just strange. Like, we'll have to read it later. Can't go on too many side quests. Taishay! Hello!
Openers were...
Oh, well, Joseph is in his Mission Impossible costume. Just as painful as I remember, I think after the first year I went, I opted for a local SLC bar instead of attending these sessions. Susan, I love that for you. Instagram, but there's another weird post on Facebook too. It's the most recent one. Don't touch the poop, but if you want to read it, it's on Instagram. Jacob_young_young living.
Unpredictable, kept people guessing in anticipation, filled laughter and excitement. So I've been keeping it under the wraps, but now it's time to share my secret with everyone.
Oh God.
We have always had an oil blend as part of our convention theme. As the convention is such an important milestone for us, we wanted a blend that was connected to our legacy, that arrived with special protection.
I'm looking for...
Sorry. Sorry.
We are blessed to have scientists and researchers working with us who are deeply connected to our story and who understand who we are. Rex Kidman, who many of you know.
He did a post about Saint and Rodan and Fields stopping their MLM part. I'm trying to look over. I'm sorry, I'm going on a side quest. I can't help it. Oh. They're trying to... Oh my God. There's a picture of Jacob Young jousting on his Facebook page. Okay, I'm sorry. We're back on track. We'll read the stuff later.
Yeah, he deserves that.
We love you, Rex. I have no idea where you are, but we love you.
He has worked in our labs for 30 years.
Yep. Same thing that Ray Higdon was doing.
Gary taught Rex all the intricacies of how to blend oils, the Gary way.
Tiff.
And the two of them worked side by side in the lab for many years. Rex likes to experiment, and he loves being in the lab because he says he feels like Gary is watching over his shoulder. And I don't doubt it. I suppose you could say that Rex has the same problem I have.
I'm speeding this shit up.
If feeling Gary's presence is a problem. Rex came to me a few months ago with an idea for a blend that came to him when he was in the lab thinking about our blend for this convention.
Also, everybody at Young Living, like the upper tier people, believe that Gary Young's spirit is still in the office at Young Living. I obviously, there's a range of beliefs out there. It comes across as a little bit twisty because they feel like Gary Young is still guiding them in how they're making their blends. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Combined 3 of Gary's favorite blends and experimented with the ratios until he got it just right. And what he brought to me was breathtaking.
This is way better at 1.25.
It had such an intoxicating fragrance, as Gary would say.
The first of the 3 blends is Valor. Many of you may be unfamiliar with the story of Dad using Valor before defending himself in court. The night before, he bathed in Valor and then...
Bathed in Valor? I know it's hard reading a transcript when you're going live. It's okay. Did he bathe in valor before he went to lose the court case with doTERRA, or a different one?
Practically drenched himself with it the next morning. In the courtroom, he sat alone at his end of the table, facing a string of attorneys. As Dad tells the story, they couldn't ruffle him, unnerve him, take him off his path, or confuse him, and he won his case.
Yep.
It was a glorious victory for him, and since then, he never went a day without valor, which he formulated very early in 1990.
The second of the 3 blends is highest potential. This blend was formulated by Gary to help people go beyond what they thought they could achieve. The combination of oils uplifts and opens the mind to greater possibilities, helping you to reach beyond what you thought was possible and achieve your highest potential. Highest potential was formulated in 2003, after which Gary used this blend daily.
The third blend is a favorite of mine and one that I wear daily, which is Shutron, which was formulated by Dad in 2010 after his many experiences and wild times in Arabia learning about frankincense, which inspired him to write the novel, The One Gift, in which Shutron is the main character, the powerful caravan commander. If you haven't read it, you're missing out on a great adventure. The One Gift is based on legends of ancient Arabia. The story of Shutron is about a man with an unbreakable spirit, committed in his resolve.
We may need like a break real quick to like get some drinks. Arabia, yeah. I might need to refill my drink real quick. Let's see. Let's see how much longer this section is. Oh, I can't scrub it. Are y'all okay if we just take a break real quick? Like a BRB? Propaganda, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go get some sweet tea, like downstairs. Everybody, be on your best or your worst behavior. I will be right back. Go grab a craft and a drink and a snack and come back for this shit show. Okay. I guess I should put music on? Oh, god damn it. Epidemic. Accept. Log in. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Sound effects. Saved. 12-hour stream. Are we good for, like... Here. I need to add this. Add Safari. Options. It's gonna be more like a gaming stream. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't know what the hell was playing. That's not my track. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. It was so bad. We're back. Let me turn myself back up. I don't know what I did. There we go. I'm back. The dogs are like, oh, we getting a snack? I said, no, you're not getting a snack. Nobody's getting a snack. Where are you, buddy? Oh, you're down there? Champy's under the desk right now. So, we're all good. Escape Top Chat Purgatory if you can. And we're back at it, baby. Irish cream. That sounds delicious. During Christmas, oh my god, I'm not here. During Christmas, I made my dad like a cold brew, and I mixed a cold brew with a shot of bourbon. Then we mixed the heavy whipping cream with a little bit of sugar and frothed it, then poured it on top. It was really good. If you missed those streams. What am I looking for? It's okay. I can't find it. It's okay. I'm chaotic right now. It was nice lo-fi vibes. It just was loud to me. What are you doing? Okay. All right. My light right here. I'm sorry, we're back.
Dedicated to his family and with a deep belief in God. If you want mind and spirit of dad, please read the one gift.
No. Legacy 30 can elevate every aspect of those who use it. Many people will feel empowered to speak their truth, feel protected, feel an inner strength that overrides their fears, and help them step into their true knowledge and wisdom. Some will feel more confidence and more credibility, more creativity, with the ability to communicate and begin their own emotional healing. Others will feel like they're going into a new dimension beyond what they know. It's like taking your mind from the ground floor to the highest pinnacle of the mountain to bring about a spiritual awakening in a soul-connecting way. It will see you through the dense and limiting clouds of uncertainty and anxiety. The fragrance, this aroma, is to create a global blending of all people who join in love, compassion, and a desire to do good in the world, to move through whatever is blocking them from being in a new phase of life. How you see your health, see your emotions, and how you walk your journey in life.
The oil's called Legacy 30, and whoever designed the label put Gary Young on it. His body on top of, like, what? Lavender? Who designed this and who approved it? Who's going to school for graphic design and ends up doing shit like this? Oh, it's so good because it's perfect for anti-MLM because their product, packaging's awful. Someone is getting paid to do this, and the person who's supposed to be approving the marketing doesn't have design taste. Caspian? Hold on. I have to go regulate my dogs.
It is fun for us to introduce this blend together as it reminds us so much of Dad, of Gary. I am so grateful to have Jacob and Kate and Joseph with me to be able to work together as we carry on with our mission. Thank you so much for welcoming everyone and sharing some of our amazing history. We've had great memories to share, and now we're going to make new memories as we celebrate forward with the excitement of this convention. I love you immensely. Thank you again for being here with me.
Te amo.
Te amo.
Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before.
Aren't they just the best? I am so blessed. Oh, I am so blessed. In some ways, it seems like just yesterday when we purchased that old 5,000 square foot building in Riverton in 1993. Gary and I worked late into the night, cleaning and painting to get the office ready for use. The first office, all 5,000 square feet. When I think about what we have achieved, it makes my head swim. There were vast challenges that often made it seem like an impossible mountain to climb. But here we are, and we cannot deny what we have accomplished. You have accomplished. I am in awe as I look out over the audience, and I am so honored that you would make the effort to be here and share in this great celebration with me, with all of us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in our mission, in what Gary started, and the truths that he worked so hard to share with the world. But Gary's message wasn't about him. It was about his discovery and his desire to share that discovery with those who were looking for a different way, a natural way of living, and natural way of taking care of their families. Much of what he knew was instinctive, and what he learned through his own research and potential learning decades ago.
Why didn't he go to school then? I'm not saying everyone has to go to school. If you're in the scientific community, and if that is, you have to have higher learning, master's, PhD, to be able to do research into ingredients or whatever it is. If he had natural talent and he cared about actually validating what he thought he knew, then why not go to medical school? Why not get a PhD? I don't understand.
Today, so much that he taught is now being proven scientifically, and the research continues. Gary was a pioneer, and all of you are pioneers in this movement.
What?
Here we are, 30 years later, and the boys are grown up and have become a great part of this legacy. I know their father would be so proud of them and so happy.
I think it's from the smoke machine earlier.
I can almost see the tears running down his cheeks. Did you get that, Gary? We're watching. We know you're here, and we're grateful.
What? Did you get that, Gary? We know you're watching. We know you're here. Okay, maybe my mind is not expanded enough. Hold on. What? What is happening? What is happening? That's one thing to have a personal perspective about or belief that somebody is still here watching and watching out for you. To have that and use it in your business model and then convince people who are in Young Living that Gary is still there guiding the creation of all the oils so that they still believe in Young Living's ability to produce good essential oils, that's where it gets twisty. That's where it gets mucked up. You need to have some oils first. Honestly, and I feel bad about doing this, it was so painful to leave Young Living, and I had the oils, and I started having allergic, not allergic reaction where I needed an EpiPen, but I started having reactions to the essential oils. I ended up dumping a ton of mine, and I could have sent them to somebody or whatever. Honestly, it was just painful to have them around, and I didn't know what I would react to, so I tossed them. They have to pretend he's still there because they portrayed him as the only one who knew how to blend them. And one of y'all were saying that it sounds like they believe in divine, like that he had divine knowledge. They all believed that. That's what Gary taught, that someone would tell him, a spirit or whatever would tell him or give him, like y'all are saying, divine knowledge to make the oils.
I am thrilled how much Jacob has grown in his role and responsibilities. Currently, he's working towards a business degree at the university. I hope you catch one of his live podcast episodes that he will be doing right here during convention. All you have to do is show up and be a part of it. Those podcasts are so educational and entertaining at the same time. I love it just to hear that beautiful, deep bass voice of his. Oh, so gorgeous. Jacob will also be jousting at the farm on Saturday, so don't miss that. It's become a passion for him, just like it.
Can I ask y'all a question? I'm not trying to imply anything. It sounds weird to have Mary Young talk about her kids in kind of a way that more of a somebody who's interested in somebody in like a kind of obsessed kind of way or a romantic kind of way. Maybe I am picking up on things that aren't there. It sounds weird to me when she said, "Oh, and his beautiful bass voice." I'm getting like something in my hand. That's okay. Just sounds weird to me. It's giving a boy mom vibe. Okay.
Was for his dad. I feel so blessed that Jacob has his beautiful wife, Kate, beside him, who is also dedicated to the Young Living success. For the last few years, Kate has intentionally worked in different departments of Young Living so that she can gain as much experience as possible about our business. And I have to tell you a little secret. Every department she goes into, she makes it better, and no one wants her to leave and go to another department, but the other departments are saying, "When do we get Kate?" It's most remarkable with her. Kate just graduated with a bachelor's in business management and is starting an MBA with a leadership emphasis this fall.
Good for her.
And she's only 23. It's amazing.
So Jacob must be 23 and Joseph's 20. So he's either 24 or 23. Hi, Bubble Tea. I believe that she is portrayed by Jacob becoming his father keeper. Good job, Kate. Good for you. Seriously. At least somebody's going and getting like an MBA. Maybe she'll even get a PhD. Like, good for her.
Joseph just returned from Spain, where he was enrolled in school and playing soccer. And now we are all wondering, what next? He speaks Spanish so fast with a Castellano accent that sometimes I have a difficult time understanding everything he says. And his Ecuadorian friends are mad at him because they say he's Ecuadorian. He can't speak Castellano Spanish. It's quite hilarious to see them all together. Joseph is also enrolled in college, in business, and he's working in the office where he attends a lot of meetings to learn about the management of the company.
Good for you,
Looking
Joseph.
forward to seeing where his creative mind takes him. I am surrounded not only by the most dedicated and committed management team that we have ever had, but I am also surrounded by hundreds of passionate and talented employees for whom I feel so much love and gratitude. Make sure you thank them and express your gratitude because they have worked hundreds of hours preparing for this convention to make it great and wonderful for all of you.
I think Kate's probably going to BYU. I can look it up later. That would be my guess. Or something similar. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm distracted because I got something in my hand. Okay.
Wouldn't be possible without all of them. But what would be the point of all of this were it not for all of you? You are the messengers.
Ooh.
But you can't do it without us. And we wouldn't have anything to do if it weren't for all of you. It's amazing to think how it all works together. I was out in the field. I had my own business for 10 years, and I loved every minute of it. I still have that feeling. I'm still like one of you. I think like you think, as if I were out in the field. So I know how you feel.
Do you?
And we have to do it together. That's what makes it work.
Really?
One part doesn't work without the other part. And because we are so many parts, we have to listen and understand each other to have success.
Again, agree that she has positive things to say about her kids. That's great. That's great. And her daughter-in-law. And I love having additional like perspectives and acknowledging the good parts that we see. I think that's important because this conversation about anti-MLM should be multifaceted, and it's a twisty, complex thing for sure. She's trying to frame a parasitic relationship as symbiotic, and it's gross. They can talk positively in public about them and do something different in private. I don't know what their private interactions are because I only comment and like can react to public stuff and then or stuff that people send me to whistleblow on. But we're looking at cult tactics. For in my opinion, I think that Young Living is a high control group with destructive influence, and the more people who can whistleblow and talk about this, the better. I'm going to be putting the videos that I received in the free anti-MLM folder, so if any other creators want to react to it, I'm just having to download them because it just takes a little bit, and then I'm having to put them through Handbrake to compress them. Or like not compress them, but like it does something to them that makes them a little bit easier to use. So anyways.
I would say that's a pretty big family arrangement, wouldn't you? Isn't that how families work together? I remember a conversation that Gary and I had when he was painting the ceiling and I was scrubbing the floor of the building in Riverton when he said, "Mary, I want to bring back honesty and integrity to this industry."
Oh, fuck you, Gary Young. You want to bring back honesty and integrity to this industry when you lied to your distributors for years about the seed to seal? Really? Are you kidding me? We read it in the transcripts of what you said on the stand between Young Living and doTERRA. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe she said that. I cannot believe she said that. And when he got, like, he was overtly, what is it called? A very destructive religious perspective in the office and what he said to people who worked for him. Hell no. Hell no. The company-distributor relationship, yeah.
I want people to look at Young Living and talk about how honest our products are, how great our compensation plan is, what a great business opportunity it is, and how happy they are to be part of our company. I have to be honest and tell you, when I was first introduced to network marketing, I didn't want anything to do with it.
I think
because
her dress
I thought
is
this
very
was a business where
flattering.
all the people at the top sucked all the money from the little people at the bottom, and I was one of those little people, and I didn't like it. I couldn't have been more wrong. When I discovered that I could make some money by sharing the products, I became determined to learn all the details of the compensation plan so that I could make it work for me.
If we can, we try to use more inclusive language here on my channel. I know, like, I haven't had this conversation in a while, but I try not to say things like insane or crazy, or things like that to describe people because we try to stay away from ad hominem, and so we talk about the behavior, as opposed to like diagnosing or making judgments or statements about somebody's like mental state. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but we have a few guide rails on my channel so that we can have a positive and passionate and also civil conversation about multi-level marketing. So
Now get this. I was shy. I know you don't believe it, but I was. Inexperienced. I was an opera singer. That's all I knew how to do. I didn't have any business experience. I didn't know how to talk about business, and I didn't know how to get people involved.
She's an opera singer?
Now, that's not really a great scenario for success, is it? But I could sit around the kitchen table and talk about the products and get people excited because I was excited.
Thanks, Off.
And my business grew despite all my fears. Believe me, I know how many of you feel, and I relate to those insecurities. But I have learned.
Exactly.
You can tell anyone anything.
There's space for us to make mistakes, and we get to have civil and respectful conversations about the language and stuff like here. I'm not perfect. People in live chat aren't perfect. There's room to make mistakes here. So
thing about that about which you are excited. Am I right? Are you excited about sharing Ninja Red?
No.
Are you excited about a bottle of helichrysum?
No.
I am. That's my favorite oil. I asked everyone in the office to diffuse abundance and believe. Get those molecules in the air, stimulating your mind and drawing abundance to you. Young living is the real.
This is so wild to me that they believe that they have abundance. That is the name, the mix of essential oil. And she has them diffuse it in the office so that they can be more abundant. What are you talking about? Where's the science that backs up that when you smell something, your olfactory system is going to somehow make you a more abundant person? What? That's awesome. Autistic Hoya has a great piece on ableist language, and I highly recommend it. They give alternative words. That's awesome. I may also add something to my disclaimer at the beginning because I think that's important. Yeah. I get my oils from the co-op. I don't need your overpriced cult oil. Yes. Yeah, I'll make sure to add that to the beginning of the disclaimer, the intro, okay? I'll get that up sometime this week. I know Clowntown has a really great intro with the great alternatives on their channel, and I think it's super helpful.
Deal. You don't have to make it up, and you don't have to sugarcoat it. If you tell someone that our oils are the best, that they are produced with the highest standard possible, that our compensation plan is fair, then you can feel that warmth in your heart, knowing that you are speaking truth. When I heard Gary talk about the spiritual use of oils, their ancient history, and what he was discovering, I knew I was hearing truth, and I wanted to be a part of that truth. Gary fought his entire life for the truth that was spoken 30 years ago, which is the same truth that we speak today. So why are we here? You each have your own reason, but I am here for two reasons. I am here to celebrate the great legacy that Gary gave us, to celebrate and acknowledge the vision and tenacity of one man who, despite many obstacles and adversities, was determined to bring the message to all of you, to the world. I can't imagine life without my essential oils and the great products that we have that are made with essential oils. Gary was the first in the world to put essential oils into nutritional supplements, and everyone laughed at him. Everyone told him he was crazy.
Why? Why is that? Because maybe essential oils wreck your gut microbiome? Miss Ma'am? What?
Gary had paid attention to all that noise. None of us would be here today. There would be so many things that we just wouldn't have. Gary brought essential oils to the masses, to the everyday person like you and me. He made essential oils a household word. Just think about the demand for our Thieves products worldwide. Wow, what a great idea he had. When Gary started, there was little interest in essential oils, except in Europe for the doctors and other professional people who were doing some research. But it definitely was not taught for everyday use. The intricacy and the simplicity of application became ours. Even for the
Can we believe this is on 1.25 speed? Because it is. Holy crap. I cannot believe it sounds way better at 1.25. Holy moly. That is another technique for communication, is talking slower and having it can be more in the twisty, like brainwashy space when you do stuff like that, but there are some papers about like your cadence and the slowness of your speaking when you're trying to get people to like listen. So, yeah.
Children with their roll-ons and bath products. My great sadness is that Gary is not on stage here. He was the great educator who we all loved. But he said to me, Mary,
thank you, Callie.
I have given you everything you need to carry the mission forward. I didn't realize what he was saying to me because I couldn't imagine life without Gary. Today, he puts thoughts and ideas into my head.
Gary puts thoughts and ideas into her head? Someone is setting off fireworks right now. Oh my God.
Ooh. And I often feel his energy, but it's not the same. You know that.
Because he's dead? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm shocked that a founder of Young Living, the CEO, is talking about her husband who passed away and is putting thoughts in her head and trying to make it that she is more credible as a person leading the company because Gary Young still tells her what to do. What? It does not seem normal to me for that to be a professional way to run a business. I think that maybe Callie, I don't know. She's using it, in my opinion, to convince the audience that she is still close and in contact with Gary Young because people believed in Gary Young more than they believe in Mary Young. In my opinion.
But I still walk that same path with all of you. We are the ones to carry the legacy into the future. The second reason I am here is to celebrate you, to celebrate your accomplishments, because without you, as the boys have said, there would be no Young Living. You breathe the energy of life into an opportunity of joy and wellness and abundance with whomever you meet. It is your love and caring for each other and for the mission you carry to the world that strengthens our foundation.
Carmen. She was an opera singer, and she was in
Young Living.
She and Gary Young met. She was in another multi-level marketing company, so she was a distributor in MLM, and then she came over to Young Living. Her jewelry is definitely not Bomb Party. It really wasn't about the oils. It was about how Gary told us to use them, in my opinion.
Is a family of many different cultures, languages,
yes, Taishe,
beliefs, and thought processes. Together, we are on a journey towards health, well-being, and abundance. And the journeys are best taken with other people. It's not fun to walk a journey by yourself. We all walk.
Young Living would not be able to survive without all of their reps buying $400, $500, $600 a month in essential oils and supplements and other stuff from Young Living. So of course, it's a group thing that you have to do, and it's more fun to do with more people. Yeah, because Young Living will not survive without the reps who are the glorified customers. They are. Good night, Miss Yvonne. We're gonna probably stop this around the 3-hour mark, and then we'll work on the rest of it next time. So
many different paths, but the destination is the same. And when we are together, we understand
I want to see what she sounds like normal speed.
Each other. I love being with like-minded people.
She's what? I'm not also commenting on someone's talking slowly. I'm trying to stay in the lane of what are you trying to kind of like lull us to, not to lull us to sleep, but lull us to this like this place of, it feels very hypnotic to me. Yeah, I'm going to speed it back up. I'm just like, that's wild how, that's just wild. 1.25 is perfect.
Because that gives me strength and motivation to carry on through whatever troubles or challenges come our way. Look beyond the motivation of governments and the desire for power and money.
Oh, God.
Look to the hearts of those who are like-minded and see the good in others and express your concern and offer your friendship and share your knowledge. Remember the kitchen table. That's my favorite place to share. I can only speak for myself, my family, and those with whom I work daily. But God is the foundation on which we build. Young Living was built on godly principles, the principles of honesty, integrity, kindness, love, caring for one another.
Really? Were you was Gary Young caring for people when he was pretending to be a doctor? When he was participating in surgeries in Ecuador? With his clinic in Utah? With his other clinic in Mexico? Was that being kind? Did that have integrity? It seems like somebody who has integrity would have taken responsibility for their actions instead of whatever he was doing, blame shifting. The sleeve of her dress, I love her dress. I think it's very classy. I love the sleeves. Her dress is cool.
If I didn't care about you and the great mission that we have, I would not be here.
No shit, because your company wouldn't be open. What are you talking about?
Challenges can be so daunting at times. It isn't worth it for the sake of the dollar.
What?
But it is worth it for you because I care and I want the best for everyone.
Can I just redirect us back from the emotional ledge and let me just have a conversation? A business cannot survive if they are spending more than they're bringing in. So Young Living has to make money to be able to stay open. It's not out of the goodness of her heart. She could have fine feelings about, oh, essential oils is the right thing to do. It's the God-given directive of making homes healthy and we're going to do it regardless of profit. No, they literally cannot run their company if they do not have the money coming in. And a lot of the signs show that they are not bringing in what they were before. It's giving televangelist. Hi, Amberry. How are you?
And the more who join us, the more powerful we become as a force for good in the world. I still have the same commitment that Gary and I had when we started Young Living. Young Living was built with a purpose, a mission, and that has never changed. There are so many businesses failing everywhere, especially in this industry. Why? Do they not have good products? Shall we start laughing?
Oh yeah, we talked about it at the beginning. There's some content warnings. If y'all are gonna talk about it in the chat, just make sure you have a content warning because that's important to be able to have a healthy dialogue with multiple people so that they can skip the comments if they need to. But Gary Young has a twisty history in the medical field.
Are they not built on a solid foundation with a purpose? Are they just chasing the dollar?
Good.
Yeah, most of them are.
Baby steps is good.
Where is the sustainability and the security of a business built to last? If you chase the dollar, you will always be jumping from one company to another. The uncertainty and the anxiety that comes from chasing the dollar never goes away.
Oh, shit.
We are a family business created for longevity, for those who catch the vision and become part of our mission. I will never go public with Young Living. I will never sell out to a private company.
Now we can hear people cheering. Okay. Interesting.
Just let me ask you this. How do you sell a legacy? How do you sell a mission?
What about the people who created the Ring doorbell camera and they sold it to the guy who owns Amazon for like $1 billion? But they created something that's helpful for people, that's cost effective, that most people have access to and can afford and install themselves. Like, okay, that's actually helping. That's helpful for people knowing who's at their door and being able to check it on their phone. That's not a legacy that's lost. Like, that legacy is still there. Someone created it and grew it to in such a way that it was successful and somebody wanted to buy it, so they did. You can't. No one else would buy the shares. Exactly, Jessica. Isn't Monate a family business? Yep.
How do you sell a purpose?
Maybe not be a scam. Yes, Wendy.
For the deep love and connection that Gary and I had. For how and why we built Young Living, with him as the genius behind all that we have. I would betray him if I did anything differently than what we do today. He wouldn't let me sleep at night. He'd be putting all kinds of nightmares in my head. I don't know what Gary might do. But this is not acceptable. We are not here for the dollar.
Every business is here for the dollar, and you have to respect the dollar, even in your own life. Like, and it's tough for a lot of people because they need to be able to make enough money to live, and some people cannot. One, because of prices, some because of medical issues, whatever, mobility. There's lots of things that go into that, and saying that you're not here for the dollar is just, it's deceptive. Every business is there for the dollar, and it is not an evil thing. Monate is actually being sold on Amazon now. That's wild.
Of course we have to make money. We have salaries to pay, inventory to purchase, but money is not the driving force.
It's very complicated, yes.
There seems to be a lot of uncertainty about the longevity of the network marketing industry.
Oh, here it is.
Just recently, some networking companies decided to abandon their business model with no apparent regard for how their people would be affected. I can hear my conversation with Gary if I were to ask him, why would a company ruin the business and destroy the income of those who helped build that company?
Saint and Rodan and Fields, how do you feel being trashed by Mary Young in front of their audience, huh? How does that feel? How does that feel? How does that feel? How does that feel, Miss Ma'am? Not Miss Ma'am. I know Saint and Rodan and Fields. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Miss Ma'am to them. Them.
And his response would be, and I heard it many times, Mary, you can't understand because you are not like them, so quit asking. Gary chose the network marketing way because he felt it was the best way to educate each other and to educate new people who joined.
Oh, that's such an eye roll of a lifetime. There are things that are effective that have never been sold by multi-level marketing. It's just, it's the best way for Young Living to make money because the reps are the glorified customers. When you buy something from Young Living as a rep, your upline gets the commission off of what you purchase. Let's say you never move that to a customer. It doesn't matter because moving that to a customer and making that sale doesn't go into the calculations for commission. Once you buy volume, your upline gets paid. Once your customer buys something, the upline gets paid, obviously, and you get rewarded more for a independent contractor buying volume from the company, buying products from the company, than you do by customers buying product from the company. At least that's the way that the how the money worked in Young Living when I was in. Eye roll of a fucking lifetime.
With that came an opportunity to have a home-based business, to be able to stay at home with the children if that was the desire.
Carmen.
You can't ask people to put a lot of time into sharing the products when there's no financial benefit. People need to earn a living. They need to pay their bills.
Then how come most people lose money or don't make any money in multi-level marketing? When you look at the numbers in Young Living, the percentage of people who are making a ton of money are at the top. And people, 90, I think it's like 90, it's over 95%. I think it's like 99. It's such a high percentage of people who don't make any money or lose money on multi-level marketing. And how can you stand here and talk about somebody making money with Young Living when most people don't? Alexa, play Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
The necessities of life. But a good fair compensation plan solves that need. Besides being able to build that residual income, which for me is the best part of this kind of a compensation plan. We are not going to abandon this business model.
Okay. Are we going to clip this for TikTok? Yes, we are.
I do not understand.
I think I'm just going to clip the part where she's shading the hell out of Saint and Rodan and Fields. I'll probably click that. I'll probably clip that part.
The mentality of destroying a business that someone put her or his heart and soul into building. We are not that kind of a business. I am not like them. Jacob and Joseph are not like them. We at Young Living are not like them. Young Living was built for your benefit, for your health and wellness and joy of abundance.
Young Living was built for Gary Young to make money. Oh, but essential oils do good things. I mean, I don't know what you can claim they do. I think some of them smell nice, but candles smell nice too. So, and I know some people are allergic to synthetic fragrances. I'm sensitive to them. I think that's why I was susceptible to signing up with Young Living. But I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it.
We will always,
We're definitely stopping
you will
at
always
three
be
hours.
safe with Young Living.
Are MLM's Horcruxes now? Yes.
We will only make little adjustments to continually improve it, to make it better for you.
I think we should put Mary Young in McGonagall's, on McGonagall's body, and then have that be our screen, our cover image for YouTube. I'll have to work on that tomorrow.
For those of you who are building and carrying forth the legacy that Gary left us, Jacob and Joseph are dedicated to
For divine Gary Young so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Grift.
Following in their father's footsteps. They desire to continue on that. You see that. You watch them up here on stage. You hear their words. They are dedicated to continuing forth.
Oh, Umbridge.
What their father dedicated his life to, which is to...
Done. I will do it on Umbridge's body. Charcity. Incredible course redirect. Yes.
Continue to grow Young Living, to
Yes.
be bigger and better.
Yes, Wendy.
And to spread
We're
the
doing
joy
it.
of wellness to those who desire to improve their lives and reach their highest potential.
Listen, I'm not trying to be greedy, but I am going to appear greedy. We're at 96 likes. Are there 4 of y'all who haven't liked the stream so I can be at 100? Because 6 is the worst. Even number. 5 is the best odd number. So we're like so close to 100. That's like, could you help me out? Thanks.
How blessed we are to have Kate join our family.
Bless
to be
y'all.
Jacob's partner.
Bless y'all.
And share in this family enterprise. And believe me, we love having her be a part of what we do. You can choose to jump from marketing one product to another. But what is your goal?
Thanks, Wendy.
Are you helping people in need? The people of the world are sick from disease and emotional stress. We have the best products in the world, and the world needs our products. So many people have questions, and we have many of those answers.
You didn't have the answers when people were upset by the book that you said had no association with Young Living, but I found the original newsletter that you sent out where you told people to buy the book when it came out, and then you, the guy who wrote the book was a Royal Crown Diamond in Young Living, so, and there were also other associations. You gaslit everybody who got upset by the book, which it's neither here nor there. It's twisty because of their strong stance about being a Christian company and some of the stuff that was in the book. It was a whole clusterfuck, okay? The issue was the PR team gaslighting people, and then all of the uplines gaslighting their downlines who had questions. And Murray's so out of touch. Thank you, Tori. I'm not here for it.
You have those answers because you are the messengers.
A double Wendy.
We are a true partnership, and the joy of working together.
Wendy number one,
being
Wendy
successful
number two.
has rewards beyond description. We will always have challenges, but together we will find solutions.
Yeah, Gary has other kids. Gary has, let me see. That's my FOIA thing I've got to do. No, this is another person I'm looking into. Royal Crown Diamond from Young Living. Gary Young children. He has more. Gary has 8 kids. Let's see. Personal life. His first wife was Donna Jean Young, married in 1968 to 1982. Young and Donna, that was one of his daughters who died at his health club. And Gary Young's second wife was named Dixie. In 1994, Young married his third wife. Where are his kids? Find kids. Find children. Maybe he doesn't have 8. Am I lying? I thought he had 8 kids. Please hold. I might have just given misinformation accidentally. In addition to his 8 children from prior marriages, Gary had 2 sons with Mary. So he has 10 kids? Sorry, 10. Maybe this is incorrect, but I'll put it on screen. In addition to his 8 children from prior marriages, Gary had 2 sons with Mary. If that information isn't correct, please feel free to leave a comment after the video is done. We're on a scroll trail. We're going to finish her talk and then we got to pop off.
Solutions. We will find peace and we will feel love in our hearts for staying true to our commitment and knowing that the truth we have will never change. I have always been a truth seeker.
Really?
And I have always said, those who are looking for truth recognize it when they hear it. I cannot walk away from truth. Can you? We come together to strengthen each other, uplift each other, and celebrate our accomplishments together, exactly as we are doing at this convention. That reminds me of an experience I had about a month ago when I went to a local health food store to buy some lemons because Joseph and I decided to go on the Master Cleanse. When I got to the health food store, they were completely sold out, and I was frustrated because I had to go clear across town.
I think is Clown Town covering that? Hold on, we're going. I know I'm distracted. We'll
to another
look at that
health food store to get the lemons that I needed, but I got them, and we went on the cleanse, and we had a great time. We did, didn't we? Joseph was so faithful; he was amazing. But it was
Oh my
interesting
God.
because I got into a conversation with the produce manager. And as I walked by, I was just kind of being smart aleck. And I said, well, I'm glad to see you got more lemons in. And he looked up at me kind of startled. And then he said, oh, let me tell you what happened. So he told me about this elderly lady who came in and bought every single lemon they had, over $200 worth. And he said, we couldn't figure out what she was going to do with all those lemons. Maybe she was going to do the master cleanse for a couple of months. Who knows? But we talked more and more. He asked me where I lived. I told him we lived up in the mountains in Alpine. And we talked about the store. And I said, I just love this store so much because they have only organic produce. And he looked at me and said, yes, and it's always certified. And I said, yes, I know. It's so wonderful. But you can't, organic isn't everything. And he said, yeah, but you live in Alpine. You have good water and good air. And I said, yes, I do. And I grow a garden every year. And I probably eat out of my garden for 6 months. And what's left over, I put in the back of my car and take to the office and give to everybody. And I can tell you, everybody loved all the produce. I mean, there's nothing like a tomato ripened on the vine that has no chemicals. It's fantastic.
What
but
is
as we
happening?
talked, I was telling him I didn't tell him who I was.
Which Alpine?
Or anything about me. And he said, well, do you work? And I said, yeah, I work for a company called Young Living. And he said, oh, that's really good. They have great oils. And I said, yes, they do. And I said, I've taught my boys how to read labels. And they're very persnickety about the food they eat, what they do, how they live. And he looked at me, and this is what I'd never given this a thought. But he said, let me tell you something. When your generation is gone, there won't be another like it. And I just went, wow, I'd never heard that before. And I said, what do you mean? He said, the young people don't care about health. All they want to do is eat fast food and talk on their cell phones and play video games and have a good time.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
They don't seem to care about
Whatever.
the longevity of life, and with the way the world's going, so many of them have lost hope. They don't even know what the point is. And I thought to myself, you don't know about my Young Living family.
Got it. Got the splinter out.
But when I heard that,
Yeah.
as I walked out to my car and I'm driving home,
A lot of people don't have access to healthy foods. They may also live in a food desert. Someone may also not have enough spoons to be able to make something healthy. There's so many times that I don't eat because I don't have the spoons to eat. That's not the same thing as not having access, but it's more complicated than just being oh, we're going to eat healthy. And if you don't eat healthy, then meh, meh, meh. And healthy food's expensive. Even making something from scratch, and it's oh, well, I could do all this stuff, even if it's not organic, and it would be healthier. Do I have the, can I even do that? I don't know. Health is hard. Health can also be hard if you have ED issues. Yes.
home, I'm thinking about his words. And I thought to myself, how sad it is that that is the perception today. And that when I'm gone, when I'm with Gary, when I leave all of you here,
Why are you?
Oh, you have no idea. I have big plans.
What?
But I think, who's going to carry the message? Who's going to teach people about growing a garden? Not spraying the vegetables with chemicals. Not using chemicals on your food when you cook. Get rid of all that grease and the white salt and the white flour. Who's going to be talking? It's going to be you. You're the ones who are going to be out there educating. So you can say, do we have a responsibility because of what we know? You might say yes, but responsibility creates pressure. And we all have enough pressure in our lives, am I right? But what about thinking of it as an opportunity?
Why is this so long? We're gonna speed it up. I'm sorry, I'm bored.
Opportunity where we can share information that could change someone's life.
This is a 1.5 speed.
Forever. Think about it.
Oh, apparently white salt's the devil, according to Mary Young.
What kind of a world do we want for ourselves and our children? You heard Jacob.
Maybe we just, start being kind to one another. Maybe we teach people to be civil and respectful to someone. Maybe we teach them to treat others like human beings in the midst of maybe having different beliefs about stuff, and in the midst of having a different belief, or if you're on different sides of things, remembering that the person you're talking to is still a human. Why don't we start there and stop scaring the shit out of people about toxins?
Talk about the partnership that Gary and I had. No matter what you experience in life, if you have a great partnership, you can conquer anything if you desire. We are partners with our families. We are partners with those in our business. We are all partners here together sharing this convention because our desire is the same.
Yeah, sure.
We are partners with God, the great creator of all. And you just think about those principles of honesty and integrity, of love and kindness for one another.
What about the top reps who literally were awful to the lady who had an issue with the book being sent out? And she got a book as a former diamond. She was with a different company, and she got very upset about the content of the book because they didn't align with what she believed in and what she thought that Young Living believed in. And then my former Royal Crown diamond that I was under literally left her the ugliest message. It was so mean. She said, "You're a disgrace to network marketing." After she was being genuine about her feelings about a book. And we here in the live chat can say that wouldn't have been a blip on our radar, but it was a blip for other people. And then Young Living lying about it, in my opinion, and Mary Young gaslighting people, and the other Royal Crowns, and Diamonds gaslighting their downlines. Come on. You're talking about integrity and treating some, people right? Give me a fucking break. Do you even know what reps you have in your company?
Not about what someone's government is doing that we don't like. How many of those people who live in those countries like what their government's doing? They hate it too. They want love and peace. Don't blame the individual for what a wretched government does. And I'm going to get carried away. I get on a roll. Gary and I were great freedom fighters. I'm still a freedom fighter.
How are we
But the freedom that we want is the freedom to live the way we desire. The freedom to worship God, to worship however we want.
Maybe not share misinformation. Maybe have some consequences if you are going to share things that don't have scientific data to back it up, and then you're going to profit off of that misinformation. Maybe we don't do that.
Freedom to eat as we want, the freedom to teach our children what we want, and to not have garbage forced down our throats, and for our children to be brainwashed in brainwashed schools.
Y'all, keep the conversation to a minimum of all this stuff, because I don't have the bandwidth to talk about all the politics and stuff that she's bringing up and what a reflection that is of how she thinks. It's just we just stay in our lane. She left the teleprompter. The teleprompter has gone bye-bye for sure. She's off script right now.
Young Living is different. We are different. You are different. You are different because you're here. The opportunity is vast. And the reward is great when you see the benefit that comes to other people. Your beliefs usually determine your experience in life. When you understand that the oils are the living essence of the plant kingdom, which God created.
Yes.
Your experience with essential oils can be greatly heightened. Legacy 30 will be an amazing experience if you open your heart and your desire is pure.
It will work if you have an open heart and your desire is pure. And I'm supposed to be putting that essential oil or smelling it or diffusing it in my home with a picture of Gary fucking Young on it? No thanks. No thanks. Oh, you don't like essential oils anyway. It doesn't matter. You just don't buy it. Just don't buy it, DC. I hate the propaganda. I hate the messaging. I'm saying I hate. I think it's so twisty.
Unique, aromatic experience can accelerate how you think,
David,
feel, and heal within as you walk your life's journey. The sensation will be an individual experience, but the beautiful fragrance will always perpetuate the memory of the original formulator, D. Gary Young.
The essence will... What? The memory of Gary Young? Oh, God. I have to go back. Sorry.
Aromatic experience can accelerate how you think, feel, and heal within as you walk your life's journey.
Oh, shit.
The sensation will be an individual experience, but the beautiful fragrance will always perpetuate the memory of the original formulator.
The fragrance will always perpetuate the memory of the formulator, D. Gary Young. So you're going to be able to commune with the dead? Is that what she's saying? Did my brain jump? Is that what she's implying right there? How did we get here? How did we get here? How did we get here? What if they run out of lemons again? Good question. That oil is $55? Oh my god. I'm surprised they haven't tried to distill Gary Young into some kind of holy oil. We're creeped out right now. Her bringing up Gary Young so much in this talk is very strange to me.
Gary Young. It brings me great joy to share this new blend of old blends with all of you. I am so grateful that we can walk this path together, that we can share the opportunities in so many ways. That reminds me, I don't want to forget. You know how important our foundation is. And there's a lot of
What
talk,
foundation?
There's a lot of excitement about our foundation. And Andrea, who heads the foundation of our academy down in Ecuador, even brought one of her students, her graduating students. I hope you get a chance to talk to him. He speaks English very well. It's really fun.
You piece of shit. I'm not supposed to call people names. Why did I say that? Her perspective that somebody is better because they speak English really well, that vibe that comes across her when it's like, oh, well, I know she speaks Spanish, that's fine. The way that she says things makes me believe that she has a bias about people who don't speak English. She's said it several times. We watched on Instagram. That one's not up. That's privated. But that live stream, she was saying something else about somebody who speaks English. Oh no, she also said somebody. Oh, it's hard for this person to fall through the cracks because they're not thin. She was bringing somebody up to honor her because of her mom, and then Mary Young commented on her weight. Like, fucking hell. What is going on here? This is your commander-in-chief at Young Living? Are you serious? It's literally giving Neela Life vibes. It is. It's giving Optavia. It's giving Doug Wood and Tia Wood.
But the foundation is doing something just a little bit different this time at convention. And it's coming through an unusual way. I can remember in the very beginning, Young Living sold water filters because Gary was adamant about drinking pure water. And when we would go to eat out at a restaurant, he would not drink water. He always ordered some fruit drink. But he said, Mary, you can't drink the water. You can't trust what's in it. And he would stand on stage like I am now, and he would talk.
What do you think's in the fruit drink? Just fruit? I mean, like orange juice? What do you think you dilute the orange juice with, or is it just oranges? Maybe it's just oranges. Is the orange juice that you're drinking, is it organic? I'm guessing it had to be.
Talk about living, drinking,
she was wrapping it
bathing,
up too.
using pure water. Well, our situation today in the world is even more disastrous than it was in those days. So we came across a water filtration company called Wickamar. They're out.
142. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm 42. If she's gonna still talk, we gotta end it. 142. The new guy comes on. Oh, this is Jacob. 142. We have 5 minutes left. We can do it. We can do it. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
In those days. So we came across a water filtration company called Wickamar.
This is 1.5 speed.
They're just north of Toronto. No, they're south of Toronto, Canada. They're a little tiny business, and the gentleman who started this business was old, and he wanted to retire. So he sold his business, and it was bought by a business partnership that is doing fantastic with Wickamar. And they came to me, and we talked about it, and I knew how much it meant to Gary clear back in those days, so I know how even more important it is today to have good, clean water in your home. So Young Living created a partnership with Wickamar, and when you order from Wickamar through their site as a Young Living member, you get a discount. That's our way of being able to provide this opportunity to you without bringing the product in-house to Young Living. But they are here, they are in the expo, and they have this brilliant idea to raise money for the foundation. And they are doing a raffle. The raffle tickets only cost $5. My goodness gracious, how many of you could donate $25 or $50 or even $100 and get more raffle tickets? But they have offered to raffle off 1 unit every single day. I think that's 4 or 5 units that will be given away to you out here in the audience. So we want to support them. They're giving every single dollar to the foundation. We've always had a big deal.
The raffle, just as an FYI, and our salespeople in the chat can let you know, they're getting your contact information, they're getting your phone number, they're getting your email. And so one person's going to win, but they then have the contact information for probably hundreds of people. And then they're going to use that to follow up to sell more shit to you. Just letting you know.
Convention for raising money for the foundation. If you know, Jacob and Joseph and Prasad and Ben all lost their hair last year. And we had a great time. But I know Joseph wasn't willing and neither was Jacob. So we're thinking, what can we do that's fun and exciting? So I think this is a fun and exciting way for everyone to be a part of it. And even if you don't win, your little $5 is going to make a big difference to what we do with our foundation. So please join them and help them and support them. And let's raise as much money as we can for our foundation. Oh my goodness, there's so many things to say, to do. I feel so rewarded being here with all of you. I feel like one of you. I love, as I said, I love being with like-minded people. I know how you think. I know what you want to see happen in this world. We are all praying for things to change, and I truly believe that our world is going to change. And I believe, without a doubt, God is in charge.
Okay.
And I think sometimes we have to go through a lot of things that we don't like just to wake people up.
Oh,
come on,
God,
pay attention.
stop.
Look at what's going on.
Stop. Bad stuff is not happening on purpose as some divine thing to wake people up. God, I hate this. I hate it.
In the world, are you going to be a part of the solution, or are you going to sit with your feet up on the sofa and watch a soap opera? Who are you? We are here. We are part of the solution. Young Living is part of the solution, and we have lots of things that we want to do and lots of ways that we're going to help. And every time you talk to someone about that little bottle of oil, you're creating a question in their mind. You started a flicker of positivity, of truth, of bringing something new into their lives, something perhaps they'd never heard of. But we are bringing what God created into their lives.
Oh my God.
Not what comes out of the laboratory, what the big chemical companies would brainwash us into believing. You can't go wrong with what God created.
Oh my God.
This has been fun.
You can't go wrong with something God created. Gary Young mixed all this shit. What's going on?
Wonderful beginning for convention. We had so much fun with the opening, and we loved seeing you stand up and get involved, and it was great wiggle music. I love you all. I look forward to lots of hugs and so many selfies. But I
We're
am
playing
here for
Dora
you.
after this.
We are here for you. We are here to serve you. Young Living is the servant of all who make the effort to come and be part of this great movement. I love you all. Thank you.
We did it. Yeah.
Yay! Always team up. We did it. Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it.
Sorry, too busy actually working to watch soap operas. Yeah. We freaking did it. 1 hour and 47 minutes done. Caca. I'm gonna have to stream every day this week. That's okay. I'm gonna have to do different times because, like, holy shit. Now, if we thought that this was twisty, obviously her talk was boring and culty. We get it. The intro was like wild and fun to like snark on. The health stuff that's coming up, not in this video, but in like the next video, get ready for some twisty shit. This is current convention. Yeah, it was from last week. It ended on Saturday. Saturday night, we were streaming it on Instagram because I was watching it and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And then I was like, okay, we'll just download it and put it in the free anti-MLM folder. Was the clarity on that okay for being small? Because I had to download it in a lower quality video to get it all done at once. But if that's good, that's what I'm going to download for everybody going for the rest of them. Alicia! Yeah, I if I end up like feeling sick or something, I will see if one of the other creators can tag team and like react to something. Oh, hell yeah. It was okay? Clear? Good? Yeah, I know it was small. Normally I would have had it bigger, but the quality is not good for bigger, so and when it downloaded at 1080 and cut it up, the audio was messed up, and I was like, I just don't have the spoons to fix this. Yeah, for sure, Denise. Okay. Cool. If she actually lived her talk, why'd she need the lemons? Good question, Julie. Very, very, very good question. I'm gonna work on fixing my backdrop and not making it messy as hell, and I'm gonna start putting some books right here, and I'll work on that this week. I'm just going to stream. I'm just gonna have to stream all week to get through this, but that's okay. I love hanging out with y'all. I hope that exposing this and kind of whistleblowing on the culty stuff is gonna be helpful for people. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to take your meds. You're worth it. Don't forget to protect and promote your emotional well-being. And I will see you next time. Or see you tomorrow. All right. Doodles.